Hey. My name is Nick. This is Roll Coverage. Hopefully you guys are ready for a good one today. Today, I'm following up on my original video that, man, I wish I had released a day before that freaking Summer League game. Yep, you heard me right. We're talking about the Charlotte Hornets, my first love. Let's get this thing started.
Hey, I thought it was all over.
Nope. They roll coverage.
Okay, so I'm going to be honest. You guys watch the Summer League games, right? I'm pulling up the scores right now. That Jazz game and the 76ers game, I'm over the moon. I mean, what I saw from those two games made me happy. I am 100% in on this roster. I'm 100% in on everybody involved. And not only that, I am ready for the season to start already. I wasn't really. I'm kind of ready for the NFL season to start, but man, what a great one. Now, obviously, when we go look at the Jazz game, we know some guys, kind of, I guess, suffered. Liam McNeely, not too bad, +9. Talking about a 43.8% field goal percentage, 50% from 3. 12 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 turnovers. Dude had a pretty decent night. And at 22 points, Liam McNeely showed us why we picked him. AJ Simpson went off 21 points. Saloon went off for 20. Kalkbrenner had 3 blocks and 10 points. Sion James did 8. Con Knipple was the one that suffered. But I'm not going to lie, I was absolutely over the moon with the performance. Con Knipple just couldn't get it to fall that night. Hey, it happens to some of the best of us. It happens to the greats. It happens to everybody. So I'm not down on Con Knipple. Very happy with him being on the team. This game certified for me why Kalkbrenner needs to be the starting center. I don't care what anybody says. He's old enough to be a center in the NBA. He's tall enough. And by golly, he is good enough. Especially if these two games are any indication of what his long-term ability is going to be. 10 points the first game, 7 the next one. He follows up 3 blocks with 4 more blocks. 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal in the Sixers game. Kalkbrenner, before that, 3 blocks, 1 steal, 4 assists, 5 rebounds, 10 points. Come on. This is what we need. He is, is he the American Joker? Maybe. Obviously, Joker has a fantastic franchise around him, if I'm going to be honest. The Denver Nuggets are a very stable organization. Unfortunately, the Hornets haven't been forever. But if anything, after watching these two games, and I'm pretty sure we have one tonight, because I'm recording this on the 14th, so you won't get this until the 15th. Yes, tonight we're playing the Mavericks, where Cooper Flag is not going to play. I'm not going to lie. Are they dodging Charlotte? They might be. Because I don't know if they would be able to go out there, especially the Mavericks, especially a young Cooper Flag, would be able to go out there and beat the guys that played against him in college. I just don't know. And especially going up against Kalkbrenner, I think he's just dodging us, man. And if that's the case, man, I am happy to be a Charlotte Hornets fan this year. But I want to know your thoughts. Do you really like Kalkbrenner? Do you think that he could be a long-term starting center? I, of course, think he can. I think he should start day one. I don't think we should ever put him out of the lineup unless we're obviously bringing in somebody else to just kind of give him the ability to just get on the bench, rest up a little bit, do everything like that. I'm down with that. Especially given the depth of this team. I've talked about it in the last video. I'm talking about it now. I think that there is so much opportunity given the youth on this team. And I do truly believe that if they're 26 or older, they should be at least open to be traded. I don't think that anybody over the age of 26 should be a starter unless it absolutely just has to happen due to injury, or hey, he's just on a really good streak. Let's ride the streak. Sure, I'm down with that. But when I look at this team, I look at a 24 and younger lineup that could be doing this for a long time. Did the Charlotte Hornets finally do something right and build long term? Can we finally say that we're going to be one of the teams like the OKCs that down the road we're just like, hey, you want a first round pick? Who cares? We're contending every year. Maybe contending for the playoffs. There's going to be some years where we make it in. There's going to be some years where we don't make it. But to be honest, I think we're maybe a year or so from making it every year, being the at least the 6th seed, I hope. I hope we're just not the 8th seed every year like the Hornets of old. But obviously that's going to give us time to develop, allow LaMelo Ball to really know how to distribute the ball. And I think going with a more positionless style, I do think that I continue to go back to my dream lineup for this team. LaMelo Ball at the number 1, Brandon Miller at the number 2. We go Con Knipple at the 3. The 4 goes to Saloon, and the 5 is Kalkbrenner. Now, obviously, that team is minimum 6'7", every single position. All the guys have a pretty decent shot, even Kalkbrenner. And to be honest, the youth, man, let those dudes run up and down the floor. I'm here for it. I don't know what we would call ourselves. Obviously, the Hornets be out there stinging everybody. But I do think that going with a younger lineup as opposed to putting in guys like, even though I'm a big fan, Trey Mann, Diab, oh god, Musa, I always mess it up. Anyways, our actual starting center, like, there's other guys that can come in there and do that. Why wouldn't I have the 20-year-old guy that just came out of college that's playing with other former teammates and stuff like that? Why not build that chemistry long term? Why would I put in an older guy that's just here for the year to what? Get 15 points and contribute on a medium level? I would much rather have my rookie do that, or my second-year guy do that. I don't need a guy that's been in the NBA for 8 years taking up a spot when I got a guy that just came out of college that was able to light up everything. I mean, even going back to Kalkbrenner, that's not even talking about the fact that Saloon is 19, for example. So many people are like, oh man, he plays this way, he plays that way. He's 19. I mean, I can't even imagine. And not only that, this is his second year in the league for Saloon specifically. So he joined the NBA at 18, and now at 19 is still getting ripped for doing rookie mistakes or young guy mistakes. No shit. He's 19. I just don't know where we're at. Obviously, my true fandom is coming through, and I'm really just like, man, we're so close. We're there. Just build. We're almost there. But at the same time, I also have to be realistic in that I do think at times the organization, I don't want to say stands in our way, because this isn't like David Tepper's involvement level, but it's something where I feel like maybe we just don't make the right decisions all the time. Obviously, most franchises don't make them right all the time. I understand where the connotation comes in, but is there some way that the organization can empower the coach or the GM or, obviously president of basketball operations to really build the franchise the way that it's supposed to be built? And in my opinion, that's the OKC way. Through young talent, through drafting well, through amassing talent, doing everything like that. They absolutely showed the NBA kind of like what the Philadelphia Eagles showed in the NFL. Go out there and draft guys that are close in age, maybe play together, obviously in the Philly reference. Or when you talk about OKC, just go out there and get those big dudes. Just go out there, draft well, taller the better, and then go roll those guys out there. Go tell those guys to go be young, run up and down the floor, and play aggressive basketball. There's going to be times where you win, there's going to be times where you lose, but there's going to be a lot more of those wins than there are losses. So, obviously, you know where I'm at. Obviously, being a diehard, I can't preface how much I want this team to do well. I got so lucky in getting the Charlotte Hornets to follow me on Twitter even. Literally, I don't know. Obviously, it's a really weird thing to be happy about, but I'm very happy about it every time I see it. So I'm ready for this year. I'm ready for the Charlotte Hornets to truly put ourselves in position to continually contend at the next level. And hopefully you guys are going to be ready for it as well. Right here on Roll Coverage with me, your host, Nick, where I'm talking on the daily about something Carolina. Carolina Panthers, Charlotte Hornets, Charlotte FC. Hey, man, there's a bunch. What about the Ascent? Have you heard of them? If you haven't, go check them out. But right here, we're talking about Carolina sports. And I'll see you next time. Peace.